I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it and no hurt get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's a robber, we gotta live right, don't we might get distracted by the things that are outside. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? I'm feeling this aura.
Say she want the farmer man. Yeah, man, I thought it's a representative. Me, I said check me out on the overall settings. This.
Yeah, you know it's your boy Jack Can, straight out of Canada, and overall setting.
Yo, this is the girl Joey Brooks, and I'll be on Overall Settings podcast.
I represent for Overall Podcast. You know, Overall Settings Podcast. See?
Actually, the please get the president. I know I represent for Overall Settings that develop the resident.
I will be on Overall Settings. And the Overall Settings Podcast.
People, you know it's the Overall Settings podcast.
Overall Settings give thanks every day.
Overall settings.
Overall Settings Podcast.
I will be live on Overall Settings. Overall Settings. Pow, 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 pow. Way home. Pow, 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 pow. Not because you're over there and I'm here, I'm with you. My heart, my soul, my love lies, you burn deep within, and my heart is with you, and my soul is with you, and the love we have goes down and on, yeah.
Yeah. Once again, another episode of, I don't know about you, brother, but my favorite show this. I mean, I just say so because our show, like, and the people them show. You know, music for the people, by the people. You know what I say? At overall settings.
Hold on there. Overall settings, but it are forward from feel way.
Yeah, man. You already know that. Yeah, free music. You know what I say? But, you know, at the end of the day, people, if it's the first time over here, you know what I mean, you already know how our mission statement go. We here at Overall Settings have to highlight the artists them, the man them who chop the bush, the people them of yesteryear, who paved the way for the current icons of today. But we pride ourselves on what? Discovering the diamond them in the rough, the man them where probably I hold up the thing and just who they around them know say that them I do. You know what I say? We pride ourselves on always featuring the future icons of tomorrow. You know what I say? So
for real.
Trust me, who they around them know about them, you know. So big up Miss Daisy, you know. You know what I mean? For even make we know about the artist, yeah. You know what I say? But like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We exemplify getting the world to know about the people that we have over here. And tonight is no different as we welcome to our platform. You don't know music speak for itself, you know. So
Thump it off.
people, the voice of Imara, Here you know.
It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. It is so bitter. See, before you with the iron bars. I'm warning. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. See, peeping through the bars. We can't see the moon and we can't see the stars.
Yo, that was the body now, brother. It's body now.
It is so bitter.
All of the money in a captivity. And all of the money when I want go in a captivity. Here you know, here you.
It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. I'm warning. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. See, peeping through the rains, peeping through the bars. We can't see the moon and we can't see the stars. While out the street, my brethren them a war. I'm wondering if they're not looking far. Cause it's so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars.
Listen to the lyrical content of the other people. Mad! I-Maa-Ra!
So bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. I'm warning. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. See, peeping through the rains, peeping through the bars. We can't see the moon and we can't
see the stars.
While out the street, my brethren them a war. I'm wondering if they're not looking far. Cause it's so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you will see iron bars. I'm warning. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you will see iron bars. See, all tough shatters just like the machine. We fed up by the war, we don't want a bloody stream. I peace officer, cool down your temper. The kitty and it red a blaze like fire. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you will see iron bars. I'm warning. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you will see iron bars. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you will see iron bars. I'm saying, you make me worry. See, let us talk it out, don't shoot it out. That's the only way we'll make a change. One family, one community. Let's live in love and unity.
Wow. Wow. Him advice, man. Him advice, brother. Cha-cha.
Don't get caught up in them system. It is so bitter, not in a sweet. You turn to crime, blood running in the street. Hungry and bite, them belly get weak. Politicians smile, them done with them seat. It's so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. I'm warning, it is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. See, it is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. I'm saying, it is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you with the iron bars. See, the cry of the oppressed, the cry of the downtrodden man. Brothers and sisters,
people,
we got to rise up, rise up, don't you back one more. The cry of the
oppressed, the cry of the downtrodden man. Brothers and sisters, we got to, yes, rise up, rise and tall. Don't you bow and fall. Evil men will fight you down, even when you're back against the wall. Rise up, rise and tall. Don't you bow and fall. No matter what they say.
Hold on. Me jet a brand.
Yo.
Yeah, the man say like one. Yeah, the man say like one.
Hold on. What a versatility.
Brother. Right now, we need to talk. We need to talk to the artist. We want to know which part the artist had in there. You know, see? But
well, I run like a piece more, man.
Yeah,
Run like a piece more.
Rise. That was the name. Rise.
The cry of the oppressed, the cry of the downtrodden man. Brothers and sisters, we got to, yes, rise up, rise and tall. Don't you bow and fall. The men will fight you down, even when you're back against the wall. Rise up, rise and tall. Don't you bow and fall. No matter what they say or do, think big, don't think small. People working so hard and yet underpaid, and to mount situation that's just first aid. Depression and stress when the bills can't be paid. Still me nah go falter, nah go fade. Got to move ahead in life no matter what it takes. The chains and the barriers, you know we gotta break. My eyes are open, and now that I'm awake, nah go make you eat up the cake. Rise up, rise and tall. Don't you bow and fall. Evil men will fight you down, even when you're back against the wall. Rise up, rise and tall. Don't you bow and fall. No matter what they say or do, think big, don't think small. Uplift yourself from poverty and shame. No more self-pity, the victory must claim. The ancestors' blood must never go in vain. We have the power of the sun and the rain. As rebel in the street, we never go for one retreat. We know the struggle bitter, we know say it no sweet. We trample corruption under we feet. Climb into the highest peak.
So what you say? Rise up,
rise and tall. Don't you bow and fall. Evil men will fight you down, even when you're back against the wall.
Rise up, rise. Yes, man.
Yo.
Yo, me excited. But I lie, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. People, if they're on the live right now, share the live now. Because when somebody put revolutionary back at them name, you know, when them say revolution and when you hear them type of fire, yeah,
brother,
a cha in a some song.
A two song me hear.
Hold on, man. When you hear them type of fire, yeah, a cha in a some song, you know, say the brother yeah, that come over here for come talk no nonsense, you know. So if I did nonsense, that come for here, just we better the lager from dog. You know, we generally not deal with nonsense no at all, but you have an occasional few people will come over here and them just take the what you call it, no, the enlightenment on a different level.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like tonight I one of them show that we are gonna get. We're gonna learn more than about the artist himself. We are gonna learn
come
more.
like one of them show that we don't even have to ask much question. We just
yeah, man. I learn.
I learn.
Yeah,
listen and learn.
Yeah, that really I come to beat and teach tonight. We don't see that from far. So anyway, people, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm overall settings welcome to the man himself, the reggae revolutionary.
Don't forget the part. The revolutionary.
Mr. Rise, Mr. Iron Bars himself. I-Maa-Ra. Welcome. Salute to the platform. Welcome in general. Welcome.
Love and light, my brother. It's a pleasure to be here, man. You know what I mean? It's an honor that the item have me on the item podcast. It's beautiful. The item energy is up, you know, and that can just stimulate my own to rise a little higher. You understand? So we give thanks to be here, man. And we give thanks that the idea are full joy in the music to the max, you know. That's why we make music, for people to full joy and to elevate them consciousness to another level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I tell people all the while that, you know, Bob may not have been the greatest singer. He might not even have been the most lyrical, even in his time. But frequency is a thing where lick you in a way where you would even understand how the frequency of a music will channel your energy to do whether the right or the wrong. And it's only a few people were born to do this. You know, man, say, what heap artists about, you know, but you have more people who do other things other than artists. So we are the players of the instrument. We are the people who this great power was bestowed upon, who can reach the masses, because at the end of the day, music is a universal language. You know, man, say, and me never hear none of the music before tonight, and me I tell her, say, I feel like it's something when I grew up on.
You hear what you just say, you never hear.
Yeah.
But we hear it tonight, and it's not about hearing, it's how you make it feel.
Yeah, man.
And that is what it's all about.
I feel it within the depths of my soul, brother. You know what I say? And trust me, the frequency, they're there.
Yeah,
the frequency,
feel
there.
it, man. Feel it.
I feel it before me actually.
And only two songs me hear.
Yeah.
Only two.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man, it's been a while that we have been here doing what we're doing, but we are not some of the artists who focus on bus. Because anything bus, after it bus, it just there. You ever see a balloon bus, it just blow it to pieces. We are about growth and expansion.
Yeah,
so
man.
the more we grow and the more we expand ourselves, you know what I mean, that we can, you know, influence and impact people positively. That's the best thing we are here to do. You know, we don't really have a destination. We are on a never-ending journey, both in the physical and within the spiritual realm. That is how we function. And we know that we have a mission, and we are on the mission.
So tell us a little about when this mission all began.
Well, it's way back in a parish where them call St. Thomas, in the eastern part of Jamaica. One little village near Roaring River. I was born and grew up in that village. You know, it was a maroon village where up to the 1980s, our means of communication was the abeng. So we used to blow the abeng to communicate and make links. You know what I mean? If somebody dead, we blow the abeng. If we need to call a meeting, we blow the abeng. Seeing if somebody's sick, we blow the abeng with different utterances and sound and frequency through that piece of koan. So that is how powerful, and that's really shaped my consciousness. It was like what we call a communal community. So we never know what it is to compete against each other. We more live in harmony. And that is how we deal with music. You know, I'm not an artist who when beat my chest and say I'm the best, because there are so much of us doing the same work. You know, it's like on the keyboards with so many different notes, black and white, you know what I mean, and a scale. So in order to get a kind of harmony and a powerful vibe, you play them together, in accordance. So when you're trying to compete, there's kind of some dissonance and something. I mean, so this is how we grew up in the hills of St. Thomas, and then we move out into the Kingston City about 1988 after Gilbert. And this is the journey. The first song you play, Iron Bar, is my first recorded song. 35 years ago, I wrote that song from an experience. And, you know, I recorded with a producer named Orius Tapper on the Top Kick label, saying it was General Tree's uncle named Jimpy. He was the one who really come and take me down a Channel 1 for record it, you know.
Wow.
Trees got a tune and the rhythm named, well, I don't see them, he say, oh, no leave, give me the island, who become a real because him,
yes.
Yeah, so this song was on the, yeah, Iron Bars was on the rhythm. And then I do a record of it in about 2000 with Mallory Williams. I would kind of do some adjustment with some of the lyrics. And it had some potential from that time, you know. And my producer son, who is a videographer, him do most of my video and live in a Brooklyn. And he wanted to do something with the song. There was a documentary was supposed to be shot by some Asian people, and they love this song and want to put it in the documentary. Anyway, that fell through. So recently they called me up back again and I said, they would have like give the song a new energy. So I said, why not? So we just decided, say, all right, now we just kind of tweak the recording a little. Just go back into the studio, do a remix, and this is it. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of journey we come through to be here.
So
no, but before you got to this point,
yeah.
Oh, I mean, when do you feel that calling as far as music? When you first get that bite, I say, you know, say music is it for me, or when you first get that, you know, say music, something about music what me really want follow, what me really want to do as a little young youth, or you know.
You know, say from me about 7-year-old, see, you know the thing when you have jukebox.
Yeah.
Aye. So when the community where I live in, when I grew up in, that was Rowan River. There's another maroon community named Airfield where I went to school. See? So when I go to school, sometime I would have just save my little 10 cents for dropping at the jukebox and go and punch. You understand? And sing pan the part 2 and vibes pan the part 2. See? So we used to practice from there. So. And then a little sound now did not the same community near Black Lion. And we used to hang around Black Lion and try to joke the little man aside and say, give me a piece of the mic now. Till finally you'll get a little piece of the mic and, you know, you start to chant a little thing and feel like he's a star. You know what I mean? But when the thing really hit me, see, is when Bob Marley made the transition in 1981. And the thing just hit me that way there. And, you know, me start to penetrate it more serious. And then out in the mid-80s now, you know, there's an artist with name Half Pint. Half Pint is really touch my soul. You know, when he must sing some tune, say, money in the pocket for the upper class, top notch. Them tune they sing. And, you know, them tune that it grabbed me because at the time I was like a young revolutionary when I reached about the age 15 and, you know, I stepped certain way and wanting to see certain political changes take place in, you know, for us as Black people. So I was in tune to Half Pint. Juna Reid was there, but Half Pint did sound more militant and really kind of like Half Pint. So Half Pint is the man where it kind of, you know, stimulate my interest more than ever in the music.
Yeah, man, one of the greatest.
Yeah, man, I tell them a general limit. So I mean, basically from the jukebox to when did you start to make the people around you like, or when did the people around you start to take notice of the talent that you were given?
Well, it was a move to a community named Sunning Hill, see? And there was a sound system named Studio 4. And I have a brethren named Gadman. Gadman was like the selector, and we used to try to go Kingston, Aquarius, and them place to go buy a record and them thing there. See? So Welchman, Early P, you know, take him name after Early B, and some other artists did round Studio 4, see? And you in Chicken Chess and some other man used to pass through. See? And there was an ex-artist near Early Black, and they used to pass through Studio 4. So we used to hold on the mic and kind of do a thing, you know. But me did so I realized that staying in St. Thomas not really have a work. See? So me just cut and reach Kingston. Reach Kingston now. Me have this brethren who is General Tree's uncle. We call him General 4. His name Jimpy. See? So he heard me singing this song, Iron Bars. You know what I mean? So I was sitting on my veranda. I now forget this one Sunday morning. I look, me see my Russia come through the gate. And him come and he say, yo, are you me come for, you know? So my first introduction to studio, I never me go really hunt it, you know. A man come on my yard, come pick me up. See? And the man said to me, say, yo, we have some studio time down at Channel 1. Are you me come for? And I say, Virgin, but I'm not ready for that yet, man. And them I say, what you talk about? Come in, man. And we reach down there, see? And we hear the rhythm a play and we see the youth them when them Firehouse Crew, saying Georgie and BC, them they down there too. And we go in and I sing a little tune. The girls are nowadays advertising body, advertise them body. And we have some short things and I explain, you know what I mean? And then, you know, cause we in the half pint kind of ear and thing. And
yeah.
And then they say, no, I'm say, yo, me have a next thing, you know. Them like that one they still, but them say, you don't have no more. I say, it is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you it's the iron bars and warning. And the man them say, yo, at this scene, so record it. And General Trees is the one who influenced the tune for Come a Road because he heard it and me never even meet him them time there. And when the producer carry it and them I listen the song them on the rhythm, Trees say, yo, I wish artist this. And then the producer come check me and say, Trees love your tune, you know. I will go check Trees and the tune drop and that one a nice thing in England and thing. I show you in a long time now from 1989.
Wow.
Record song.
Wow.
89.
Wow.
Yes.
And the lyrics still sound relevant and will remain relevant.
So voila. So how did you feel and how excited were you when a producer around come and say, yo, you me come find out we have studio time, come?
Excited, nervous as hell. Of course, yeah. Yo, where say you go to a Channel 1 and you see them big establishment there, which is my dream still, you know. But tell you the truth, we I say, wow, I really, this say you start to really pinch yourself, you know. And I say, you know, whatever your mind conceive, you know, it surely come out in the manifestation of things, you know. And these are some of the things that help me to ground myself firmer in life because I realize that whatever you're thinking will manifest, you know. So I hold that kind of vibration there. Yeah, man, it kind of, you know, though I was, you know, into myself after the songs start to get some earplay because we hear to play for RJ or Richie B a play it. We hear to play, you know, in a dance. We used to go down a Scorpio and down a Edley Avenue scene, which down a Jewsland, and we hear the little test run night and them thing there. So we kind of feel it just that it never explode, you know what I mean? But we give thanks for the introduction, you know.
But you were still pretty young at that time.
Yeah,
so,
man, young green youth, man.
Young, so as a young green youth, it still has to be a exceptional joy.
It's an accomplishment nonetheless.
Yeah, it was a joy, but as I said, my community kind of shaped me consciousness away that we not to get excited over things.
Okay.
Because we know that there is this is just the beginning, you know, based upon how you really picture what you really want to become within your own self, you know. You just know that it's more work. And I believe me somebody who judge myself hard more than anybody else. Me never satisfied with anything when me do. Tell her the truth.
Yes.
Big up counselor settings for the live. Big up background roots for the live as well. Big up Miss Daisy to make it possible. You know me I say, big up everybody at St. Thomas. Big up everybody at Yard. Big up everybody abroad as well.
Everybody.
Overall settings, fans and followers. You know me I say, you know I mean, big up to everybody who there right now.
And special. We have a reason. We always love special big up to everybody because it's a Sunday. And them could have eat them rice
and them could have there anywhere. Yeah, man. Them could have there anywhere. I do wherever they want to. Especially the artists, you know what I mean? Them could have, you know, the studio bill, them could have do what they want for do, you know what I mean? But them choose for there so with we. So, you know what I mean? We appreciate of the fact that you could have there anywhere in our world and you grant we something where you can never get back, and that is a time, you know what I'm saying? And we really appreciate of the eye for that still.
I might be with that time during this reasoning, you know, because we really appreciate of it. So we not stop saying.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
Yeah, man, and we give thanks to the item having me here, you know, it's a beautiful vibes, you know.
So I mean, earlier, like early reaction, you know, to once the tune drop, you know what I mean? I know you say it never break, like, but obviously it broke down well heap of barriers, you know what I mean? And another time then remember you really have to pound the concrete for promote a song, you know what I mean? And I like say internet where you can stay all of your yard and sing all in your phone and it go viral and anything there. You really did have to out there and push a song. So feet reach as far as a reputable radio station, and it a play, and you know what I mean, as me say, you know what I mean, in a record shop and all of these things. Like, what was the reception from like the people in your community like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, immediately, even the people in my immediate family start to look for me as a star. You know, but you know how it go. You know how it go. People hear a tune for radio and I say, you soon start make money now, and then my stepfather start carry on some little thing for me, you know what I mean? But it was tough. It was tough. You know, we have a one son and we want one son for all right, because as somebody will grow up and never meet my father till me at 26-year-old. I kind of did want to break the cycle. So I want to dedicate my life to growing my children or growing my youth, you know, that me there around him. See? So food and hustling was still on my mind. Oh, me I go make sure I'm all right while me I pursue music. See? So me end up now find myself a work at one company named Berger Paint on Spanish Town Road.
Yes.
The music just give me a eye, but it now bringing on food. You know, understand? Seeing so me have to go look food. So there Berger work for a while. We used to in and out, you know, till one of my little brethren, Iron Dawkins, you know, looking at the paper one day, or I believe it's Star newspaper, and say, yo, you don't have so every day I sing. Because I'm used to perform a Berger Paint them end of year party and then thing that me and Ghost and Culture and them youth there, you know what I mean? So we still a rub shoulder with some big artists at the time, you know. Saying, and then the youth show me a thing that the paper say, boy, this is a thing where you can get an opportunity if you go out a record. A thing named Singers and Songwriters Association. Round at Duane Park. So me left and go around there, so. And when I go around there, so now I meet the brethren who then call him Stepper John, then call him Luciano now. The same Luciano, his name was Stepper John them time there. See?
Wow.
The brethren named Africano, who was Romeo, you know, Candy Babe.
Stick a pin. You said Luciano the name Stepper John.
Yeah, man, original Stepper John. Near him used to par them time there.
Vibes Lord. Run back that one day. Lucy was there.
Stepper John. See?
Right. Quick question to that.
Yeah.
Did he release any song under that name that you know of?
We record a song pan a rhythm where we call I had a song named They Are Dangerous. I don't believe the song did come out, but he recorded a song on the same rhythm named The World Is in Trouble. Is that you want to say? I said the world is in trouble, serious trouble, political struggle, racial struggle.
Wow.
If you don't know how to train a youth, you know what I mean? Luciano, remember, me and him go record the same time upon studio named 190 Mountain View Avenue, Creative Sounds. See? Right there, so we recorded two tune. And I had a song on it named They Are Dangerous, don't trust them, they are dangerous. Cause every day them get up and them a talk about peace. Who cause all the crime? Political wild beasts. A pure war and crime, we see a increase. While every day them get up, them having them feast. What I want South Africa, them take it for the least. And yet still every day them penetrate the Middle East. They are dangerous, don't trust them. See, that was my second recording, and it kind of that kick off, you know. So we and Lucy used to par. So we were rehearsing and place name in Duane Park, Brook Valley, with a band named Earth Ruler, and we used to rehearse every night on a Mall Road. Now we start to rub shoulder with people like Ninja Man and you know, enough artists used to pass through down a mall road, and you know, the vibes just grow and grow till they are dangerous kind of open my little door for me, because people start to hear it. And you know, there was this lady now who was doing a book launch. She was a revolutionary when we know a long time. She was a part of a movement named the Workers' Party of Jamaica, and she formed another movement named ROC, which deal with women affairs. See? So she was doing her book launch, and she sent and asked if I could find a band for help at the book launch. So I went with her to St. Mary, and we did something up there, and I got a scholarship named the Labor for Learning Scholarship. And so I end up at Edna Manley College and start to study music, and you know, we are trying to fit in everything.
So at that particular time, even with the first song, we made mean to ask you, were you I-Maa-Ra at that particular time? And
no, give thanks to ask that question. Them time I'm near Senator Gary. I was a senator them time there.
Gary a step of John, people in the ear that.
What a history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the fun part about doing these reasons. You hear so much about these artists that the ordinary people would not have known.
Yeah, man,
but it's a pleasure to know.
Yeah, man.
How far, you know?
Yes,
where did it come from?
Me love them reason. Yeah. We don't interview people. We don't really check. You see, too much narrative a push in the traditional media, and we come to change a narrative. Then
we talk real, man.
Yeah, man. We come to give people the raw and uncut, like tell them like it is. So you know what I mean, people.
The truth and the realness.
Yes, exactly. You know what I mean? When I come for sugarcoat or I know.
Yeah,
you know what I say? You know what I mean?
I want to involve in, I don't know, we don't involve in.
We don't know how to deal with them things. You know what I say? But Step a John and Sinu. Wow.
You could say, well, I-Maa-Ra, I will come and call up my name and talk about my name, Step a John. But I say the name, Loshi, Step a John. That's how we know you. Them time I used to make some long stride, you know. Real step.
I mean, I know that you said your second song opened up a few doors for you. You know, made more of a significant impact than the song prior to that. You know what I mean? Which is actually the song that, you know, we played first. And trust me, if you never tell me, say, that song there, I know that particular version didn't vice them time there, but the song still sounds relevant to Wagwan right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
these two songs when we hear are timeless.
Yeah, I was about to say that word. When you can't embody timeless music, it's like no limitation.
It's so surprising to me that him recorded them songs so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all right, you see, the second on the I play name Rise. Right. We don't know if it kind of evokes certain thing that the eye ears to see. I wish with him that it depend. Is that really where Sasha and Turbulence? We got the love.
Yeah, man.
You know, it was a big project. You know what I mean? Started by my brother named Phil Watkins. Saying Phil Watkins is a recording artist doing well, you know, based in Florida, and he had a song named Rastafari, make me know my friends, all my foes. You know what I mean? And some brethren did support him, and Rona Mikey Bennett. That time I live in a Rollington town, seeing, and Rona Mikey Bennett and Mikey Bennett produced that project, seeing, and they sent me the rhythm, and I had it here for a while, and you know, recorded it from them time there, from maybe about 15 years ago, and me just have it. And one day Mikey called me and I tell me, say, boy, the rest of business people, who the business partner we was dealing with, love the song, but them believe, say, boy, if you put some energy behind it myself. Well, the way I mean, kind of busy, I deal with some other thing because, you know, me have a record company where me engage with and I deal with something, me I'm a producer. So me they just do the song. Well, it's about 2019, you know, I was in the state and I come back and me just I go through something and dig up the record and I play it and my wife hear it and I say, what happened to that song? Where that song come from? And I say, a long time ago, it's about 15 years ago. You know what I mean? So it is just, me just do it raw like that and me go check my brother named Barry O'Year. God bless him soul. Him mix it and master it and then him drop out the same year.
Wow.
You know? And this is the song. It just come out and it just start to create a vibes too. You know, we get a nice little buzz from it down in Brazil and them places. So we give thanks. You know what I mean?
Well, people, you know, we're there right now currently with I-Maa-Ra. You know what I say? But at one point, him did name Senator
Gary. S.A. Senator Gary.
Why? Yes, they are dangerous.
What a bad. Salute on a real general.
People, you know how we do our thing, Ronald. You know how we do our thing,
Run it. Do the research.
Why? Yes, they are dangerous. Yes, they are dangerous.
What you say now?
They are dangerous. Don't trust them. They are dangerous. They are dangerous. Don't trust them. They are dangerous. Cause every day them get up and them talk about peace. Who can stand look?
Senator Gary.
A long time, man, but enough.
That's from about 1993, you know, King.
Senator Gary, we are dealing right now. That's good. You're going to tell us we are going to learn something today, man. All right, then. So everybody, we are big up. I-Maa-Ra, and I comment them right now. I am CM1, but that's before. We don't reach that yet. We're going to figure out all of that.
We are giving the senator right now.
But
run the senator. Run the senator.
The history we are going on right now. Senator Gary.
Dangerous, why? Yes, they are dangerous. Yes, they are dangerous. They are dangerous. Don't trust them. They are dangerous. They are dangerous. Don't trust them. They are dangerous. Cause every day them get up and them talk about peace. Who can stand the crime? Political wild beast. A pure war and crime we see a increase. While every day them get up, them up in them peace. What a gonna South Africa, them take it to the least. And yet still every day them penetrate the Middle East. They are dangerous. Don't trust them. They are dangerous. They are dangerous. Don't trust them. They are dangerous. Yeah.
Mother. So there you have it, people. Cause we not discuss it together. We just want to know.
Boy, I never ready for it done in the butt.
No. We just didn't want to know. No. Let me tell you something, Bridget. About our artists. And I'm pretty sure that I can attest to this fact. A lot of times we give all of ourselves to this craft, you know, and sometimes it can be disheartening, sometimes it can be grueling, sometimes, you know, you feel ill-treated and, you know, things of that nature. So when a man can tell you something and you can go so boom bang and go back into the archive and drop that and do your research and know, say, yeah, you know what? That give the artist a sense of pride and make him know, say, yeah, my thing never in vain. If you get to me, I say.
No, but for further that, the man say a thing. Him not watch bus. Him dep on a journey.
That may I talk about, but at the same time, when you're there on your journey, you know, you'd love if somebody even just give you a crackers or a little piece.
Of course.
Throw you a bone then. You see me?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, like me tell you, we all about bringing every artist to the forefront, whether it be past icon we chop the bush, current icon of today, future icon of tomorrow, diamond in the rough. And them man,
yeah, man.
A diamond in the rough, brother.
Yeah, man.
Diamond in the rough, because he might chop something right now where the world need it right now. If there's no other time for where I talk about right now.
That's why I love when the man say, yo, him on a journey. And yo, brother, don't stop your journey.
Yeah, man.
I beg you, please, don't stop that journey the way they're on. No care. Oh, like him say, if you feel this art in or any negative, no, man. Trust me. Is it just like how me and him feel your energy and your music? You have enough people out there who feel the same.
Yeah, man, the music.
Yo, me I tell
you.
Yeah,
but you see dangerous now. I did that song, all the producer for that song, drop out. See? And I recorded a song named 10 Feet Tall, see? And I shoot the video. And this is under I-Maa-Ra now, 2015 in Brooklyn, see? I shoot the video for 10 Feet Tall, see? And the video went out. And all of a sudden, I get some call from Europe. You know, a brethren call me, which me do some recording from a brethren named Marshall Nico from France. And then one day, I say, yo, him start to reel out some more thing, ask me if I was the lead singer for the group near Abasani. And I say, yeah, man, I was lead singer for Abasani. Right. And I say, yo, he might tell me about the 7-inch them when him have for me and them thing there. I say, wait, I want to go on here. And him start to send me some things. Then about a month after he called me and I say, yo, a man I look for you for the past 7 years. And I say, for what? And then him send me this track, They Are Dangerous. Said them want to redistribute it.
Wow.
See? So that is how you hear it now on that label called Jamwax. But the original label that I recorded on was a label called Beacon Recording Label, you know, which is the same project Luciana did. The World Is in Trouble and another daughter named Arita Foster. Saying 3 of us recorded the same day. You know, but me and Arita tune it come out. Luciana will never come out, you know what I mean? But that is how it is, you know, in the business, you know?
Nah, man, I tell us a man thing, nah, man.
I tell you, really, nah, man. just like you say, we are going to sit down and learn today.
Yeah, man.
Give us some history, I tell you.
Yeah, man, the history.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
The history, nah, man, brother.
It's long. We can't sit down and talk for an hour to get the full history. You know, as a recording artist who used to lead sing for the band named Abasani, and we had the album out we call named Let I Go.
Sin.
Sorry about that. You know,
we're there, man. Big up Mermaid Settings for the live, you see me?
Big up Mermaid Settings.
Mermaid World. Mermaid.
For real. You don't know your ships. You know, see. Chapman Settings. More digging.
This is really my first project, see it, yeah.
Wow.
First album. Saying.
So, what I want to name?
It named I-Maa-Ra and Abasani.
Wow.
See, at the time, it spelled I-Maa-Ra, I-M-A-R-A, and Abasani did spell A-B-B-A-S-A-N-I.
See?
So we have a one track, the song, the album named Let I Go. You know, so. So much works, my breaking.
When I talk about a song when I am 10 feet tall, tell me something about that song.
10 Feet Tall is a song written by Milton Booth, the producer. It was recorded by a brethren named Winston. I forget her name. His first name is Winston Sherwood. And then the producer, after me done this Abasani album, you know, we had a discussion and I said, boy, we need to re-record it. So we arranged a recording session done by Tough Gang and got a brethren named Paul Bartley, who is a bass player. We do the production. And, you know, we recorded it at Tough Gang. And then we put it out. Tell the truth, 10 feet tall, it looked like say that would give me the kind of break, you know, because enough these DJ did a play it, you know. Elise Kelly, Ira FM, I could have listened out feet and hear it and I get a nice vibration, but you know. You know what go.
Yeah, man.
We start to understand the business more that in order to get the song them on a certain level, there's certain energy after they behind them. See,
yeah, man,
and tell you the truth, we were kind of naive at the time. We just put out a song and feel like the song good enough and can take itself through, but it wasn't so. Yeah, I mean,
that is the revolutionary in you know. We are saying that is no, but we know all that part, we know all that go. That is the revolutionary. Trust me, we all the world will go through that stage, brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. At the end of the day, when Bob them a do what them a do it, you know, from them heart and soul, and you know, me hear stories about how the man they have to kick off door and do all of what they do in order to get them thing, you know, play. So it's like if you not agree, some man palm, you know what I mean? It coming like
or go a different road.
Our badness or something of it kind of it takes a little encouragement in a some kind of way. You know what I mean? Anyway you look on it, it takes encouragement. You know what I say? So the reason why we there I talk about the song there because at the video me there look for right now. So sharp man settings. Go on reason. You know what I mean? And me I go see if me can pull up the video right now. Cause we want to give the people them some visual, you know. You know what I say? Because we have those capabilities. So we are gonna do that. You know what I mean? Cause like me say, we are pull out all stops for the artists. We love to get artists them flowers while them there. We don't want to wait till when time your name in the lights or till when time you're gone and then we are talking about, we did have him over here, you know. We have to do that. No. We are solidified with spot now because we already know what is to come. We can see that because we're up on the outside and looking. You know what I say? So who better to tell than somebody where, remember, you know, them say a prophet is only without honor and I'm own home, you know. So remember, say we there, where we there right now, so we are see it for what it really is, and we're not afraid to talk.
True, man, true.
And next man, we there, so now, good I feel a little check now if me go say, yo, you know, say artist, you're bad. Like, him could have feel threatening. So him can't even come out and talk how him really feel, you know.
Yeah,
man, it's going, it's all right still. Like when him got bad, you know. Yeah, you know all that go. Me and you all that go. You see it, yeah, man, for real, man.
So you ready for the video yet, Tarva?
No, man, go and talk, man.
Yes, Virgin. So at one point you mentioned going to school for music, you know, take up music.
Yeah.
No. Have you before you did that?
See.
Did you what was the last song you did before you decide to say you know I'm gonna take some, you know, I'm gonna pick up the music and get some school as far as the
learn
music
the
and
theory,
learn the theory,
you know? Yeah.
Well, I want to tell you, I didn't have no intention to go school of music. See, it's just because I did this, I arranged this band for complete at the album launch for this lady named Elaine Thomas Gifford, was a Lord Gifford wife, you know. And she decided that she's going to give me a scholarship because I performed on the show alongside Judy Mowat and some other top artists because it was a big event, massive event.
Yeah, you were the man I rub shoulders with brother.
Yeah, man. A long time I rubbed shoulder with some big artists, man. See, before me even have any songs out there. See, so the lady said, boy, she will give me a scholarship and send me a Edna Man to college. And she bought me a guitar and I got the scholarship and went to the college and I go up on the college and with my revolutionary spirit, me just turn it around because when I go there, pure classical music I play up there. And I was doing a course with them called name Clutch, Caribbean, Latin American Jazz. See? And me I say, but what? Reggae now play up here. You know what I mean? We just round up a couple of youth and me see up there. You know what I mean? Some of them come from art school where can bang two keyboard and we start a rehearsal in the AV room. And then we just start arrange lunch or concert every Thursday in the auditorium. And people start to come. We start to get people like Al Benji Myers and people to come, they come perform. See, so, you know what I mean? And that was the whole vibes. And while going to school of music now, you know, I met a virgin who was...
Well, you gotta go change up the people, them whole schooling system, though.
So it on, man. Revolution means to change, you know. That's why I named the music called Revolutionary. Because we have to affect change.
Yeah, but we don't lie, you know. Although I-Maa-Ra bad name, you know. But imagine, you know, Senator Geary.
Yeah.
Senator Geary, the revolutionary.
Yeah.
Well, before you even gonna further, people, 10 feet tall. All right, then. That's it.
Never let the system get you down. No way, no way. Never let it make you wear a frown. Well, you are only one life to live. Never let the system get you down. No way, no way. Never let it make you wear a frown. Well, you are only one life to live. So your best shot, you've got to give. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Never let the system get you down. No way, no way. Never let it make you wear a frown. Well, you are only one life to live. So your best shot, you've got to give. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. Well, things may not be like you want them to be. Yes, so be wise. You got to tread carefully. Well, there may be obstacles in your way. Just remember, Rome wasn't built in one day. I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. Well, living in this world of inequality, just make sure you keep your sanity. Yes, facing all kind of constraints every day. In this life, your dues you've got to pay. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, I'm standing 10
Mother road. Councillor sing, King said, kaboom. Cage Cube said, big tune. And overall setting say, long time.
10 feet tall.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
yeah, but you know, say, me did have, forgot me about a lyrics like me. I said that something like pertaining to the 10 feet tall, you know, man. I say like, I'm 10 feet tall in a world of dwarfs. Something like
powerful line that, you know. Oh, heavy line that, you know. 10 feet tall in a world of dwarf. A world of dwarfs, you know what I mean? Because they are dwarfs mentally, psychologically, physically, and everywhere.
I say it from that standpoint there, you know, I say, me not talk literal dwarfs, but, you know, metaphorically, you know, I say, you know what I mean? But, you know, so you say you go up at the people in school with this revolutionary attitude now. You say, oh, this classical thing, make it with me. You know what I mean? So me I go set the own thing. So like the lady will actually open the gateway for you. How she did feel about that?
Well, she knows that me didn't have that kind of spirit there because she too was a revolutionary and she was about change just like me. So she knows that me I go turn up things. See? So she literally warned me, you know, say, all right, remember, you know, that you're going into this environment and you have to, you know. See? First thing, I just want to start wearing my locks first. I just want to start growing my natty when I go up on the college, you know. See? And, you know, the college used to function a way where we did have to kind of take a stance because you can't depend on college and be no like a punk because it's dominated by certain class of people, you know. So after we start to bring in the vibes, you know, I have a guitarist who was my teacher named Wigmore Francis, you know. He was like a silent revolutionary and he loved when say go on. And then this brethren I used to play with Rhythm Kings who plays trombone, Mr. Wilson. He was also encouraged of what was happening, the type of vibes that me are bringing at the college. And then we just start to just do some serious thing, lunch hour concerts and, you know, expand the thing. And then, you know, I was there in 1992 and then I have a little brethren named Brian Hart, come there in January 1993, seeing. And then we start to grow and, you know, by 1994, I find myself on the North Coast, I sing in a hotel, you know, with the same revolutionary spirit. I couldn't take that no more, so I just run out of that too and come back at town and start lead sing to Jab Abasani. And that's how we have the Let I Go album, you know.
Really?
Yo, but that come like say,
you're that journey, you're that man.
No, but it come like say, them did a wait for a man to just come deal with the case like that because everybody did afraid to do it.
Yeah, man,
and you just go pick up the cars and them say, yes, a man there. With it. We are roll with him.
Yeah, man. And it paid off, you know, King. You had pay off now. See? Right now, most of the brilliant musicians, them we are come out here play reggae from School of Music now, you know. It started, and if you go to the same lunch hour concert that I started, a couple of us started, see? It's still prominent on a Thursday right now. And we are saying we go start it and play reggae in the auditorium. See? And then we used to fuse it too. We used to fuse it with, we start to expand it because you have other people who do classical music there, you have other people who into jazz and everything there. So it was not just the reggae, but we used to arrange it in a way that we push that reggae dominance, you know what I mean? And we get people who is a part of the recording industry. Remember one time we put on a concert and Dean Fraser come support you and play with you and them thing there. So it and them see the kind of vision. Enough brethren were used to be on the campus in the 70s come back and say, boy, them like the energy where we are push, you know. And my brethren Ibo Cooper come and just go there and start teaching, and then we have some great artists and great bands come out of Edna Manley. You know what I mean? Band like C Sharp and some other bands, you know. So we give thanks to the seed that we planted earlier out as revolutionaries to make them know say reggae have to play up yourself, or you can't have Jamaica. and I push pure classical music. I remember the head of the institute at the time I went there was a English woman named Sigrino. Seen? And when I see we coming, hi, we don't want it. I said, no, and I said, go here, so. You understand? You know, through culture.
I live in Peter touch vibes. Him gonna win it, man. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but right, that's within itself. You left a legacy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So I noticed earlier, you know, you made reference to, you know, growing up in St. Thomas, in a community that was occupied by Maroons. Were you actually a Maroon, or did you adapt to some of their teachings, or other part they go?
Well, the reality, what people see as Maroons, seen, if you observe the history of it, is us who never subject ourselves to the plantocracy or plantation. So we move off of the plantation, run up the river, and go create our own community up in the hills. So we were self-sufficient people. We ride donkey, we ride mule, seen, and we walk foot. You understand? We never have what we call name electricity. So we make buckle torch and bamboo torch. You know bamboo torch? So it was like the young bamboo. And would have juke out the middle of the bamboo and throw a curse nail in it. And sugar used to come in a thing with them call name crocus bag. So they use the crocus bag and make the wheat and turn it upside down. See? And wet it up. And then if we go walk miles, we just light that and walk. Because it's either moonshine, see? Or we buckle torch, because we don't have nothing named electricity. See? And at night time we don't ride down, because if any little funny thing jump out, we jump a gully with you. So we walk foot at night time. So me as a king. See? So within that community, within the Maroon community, as I said, there was a kind of harmony. We lived together, you know. My step-grandfather was what we call a Karamanti priest. See? So him used to do things where people would see right now as a shaman or a Hobia man. He used to heal people with herb, and he used to go in a certain trance and talk different languages and them thing there. See? So I experienced all of these things growing up as a young man, and understand my African connection with also the westernized spiritual connection, and how we can fuse the two things together and create your own orders, you know what I mean? So that is the whole thing about, and that's why you see me come out, me have a song now we call him Sound the Bang, which it just come out of me, because me realize it's the connection, because we spirit speak to us, you know, the ancestors, you know, we are more than the physical, you know, we are our ancestors.
What song name again?
Sound the Bang.
Sound the bell from Lookout Park to a compound town. I am my ancestors' blood, flesh and bone. Nani Kojo Kwau and Taki. Sound the bell from Lookout Point to a compound town. I am my ancestors' blood, flesh and bone. Nani Kojo Kwau and Taki. Bloodshed to set us free. Resisted oppressors and traitors, never bow to them tyranny. We are the mountain warriors, traveling a hilly terrains. We are the mountain warriors, treading through joy and pain. Stony got to Spanish town, warriors feet hit the ground. Disrespected by the governor, courthouse burned flat down. Martial law could not contain us. Freedom, that's all on our minds. The journey's long and strenuous. No mountains too hard to climb. Sound the bell from Lookout Point to a compound town. I am my ancestors' blood, flesh and bone. Nani Kojo Kwau and Taki, bloodshed to set us free. Resisted oppressors and traitors, never bound to them tyranny. We are the mountain warriors, traveling a hilly terrains. We are the mountain warriors, treading through joy and pain. Stony got to Spanish town, warriors feet hit the ground. Disrespected by the governor, courthouse burned flat down. Martial law could not contain us, freedom that's all on our minds. The journey's long and strenuous, no mountain too hard to climb. We are the mountain. Soundly a bend from Lookout Point to a compound town. I am my ancestors' blood, flesh and bone. Nani Kojo Kwau and Taki, bloodshed to set us free. Resisted oppressors and traitors, never bound to them tyranny. We are the mountain warriors, traveling a hilly terrains. We are the mountain warriors, treading through joy and pain. Stony got to Spanish town, warriors feet hit the ground. Disrespected by the governor, courthouse burned flat down. Martial law could not contain us, freedom that's all on our minds. The journey's long and strenuous, no mountain too hard to climb. We are the mountain warriors, traveling a hilly terrains. We are the mountain warriors, treading through joy and pain. To overthrow our enemies, we stand up with dignity. Ancestors as our guide, we won't run or hide. Up, up, mighty people, overcome the evil. Let's fight and push it on. And I've got to say, Soundy a bend, turn it out. From Moortown to Johnstown. Nani Kojo Kwau and Taki, bloodshed to set us free. Resisted oppressors and traitors, never bow to them tyranny. We are the mountain warriors, traveling a hilly terrains. We are the mountain warriors, treading through joy and pain.
Wow. Governor, this thing of a bun flat down and boy, brother.
But when he's a revolutionary, you know,
yeah, man.
anything goes.
Yeah, man. So the thing said. Said.
Our journey, man. Because all the year me are saying another song here, you know. Saying, Lookout Point, you know. Lookout Point is a place where we used to walk through the hills, drop back from St. Thomas going to Portland. Saying, and it's really the trod through the mountains with the Maroons, you know, from the Eastern Maroons right back to what I call the Western Maroons, you know, because Nani used to trod through the hills, come through St. Mary, come through St. Anne, drop into Trelawney, right back into what we call St. Elizabeth. So it was a hills vibe. So that's why we say, we are the mountain warriors, traveling a hilly terrains. We are the mountain warriors, treading through joy and pain. You see what I say? So it's the energy, it's a story, and we honor, you know, the ancestors because they are the one who paved the way that you and I can be here at this moment doing what we are doing now. You know what I mean? But I want to tell you, this is a big project. I big up DJ Snow and the Sign and Seal production team. You know, it's a big project. We start it off, and then we have George Nooks upon it, Sizzler upon it, Jatonda, Capleton, Richie Stevens. So it's a run come rhythm. It just come out on November the 5th, saying last year. So it's out there, go and do a thing too, you know what I mean? So we give thanks when we get these opportunities that we can express the soul on these things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So, I mean, you have some bad songs, tough, you know, energy up there. Yeah, it's just you feel it. So, I'm gonna get to the point where I'm asking you about shows. Does this lead to getting shows? And have you done shows? You know, give me the show history, then, man.
Yeah, man. In the 90s, you know, King, tell you the truth, we were on the verge of explosion, especially when we not lead sing for the band named Abasani, because that took me to Mexico, seeing, and we tour Mexico, and if that is about 1996, seeing, before the album even released, seeing, and when I did this album launch, it was live on RGR, seeing. So with the show like Peter Tosh Birthday Bash, with the show like Western Consciousness, you know, we perform at all of the major clubs them time that we used to run in Kingston, from the Mirage to the Godfather to the Cactus, you know, all of these things, you know what I mean? So, and I want to tell you, major people in the industry did have them eyes on us, you know what I mean? Devonshire, these places, you know, because, you know, we used to get a regular write-up in all of the papers, them, and you know, I was actively participating in the industry too. You know, I used to hang around people like the drummer for Blood Prayer Posse, which was Carl Layton, and the president for the Jamaica Federation of Musicians, Mr. Desmond Young. These people were always...
So, you know, Scatter and the whole of them man.
Everybody, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Scatter,
Scatter lead sing for Inner Circle now.
Inner Circle, yeah.
Seeing, yeah, man. Seeing, so we were always around. I do a thing, but as I said, we have certain level of consciousness and certain spiritual vibration and revolutionary vibration, which we know say commercially it wouldn't have the kind of impact, but we're dedicated to what we are doing because we see it as necessary for the uplifting up the consciousness of our people and to keep us grounded. And especially when you become a father and you are raised youth and them thing there, you know, it is not about the hype thing, you know.
You have to lead by example.
Yeah, you understand, Lion. So that was the whole vibration, you know.
We reach a little part and I show you know my general way. You know, we require this of all of our guests because I'll tell you this. From the minute you step across, you becomes one of we. So that means to say, we take on your cause. Hopefully you will do the same for we. Hopefully it will reciprocate, but you becomes a settings. You know what I mean? So that means to say, anything where we can do for heighten your thing, anything where we can do for highlight your thing, it don't just stop at a reasoning. Yeah. It will continue infinitely as long as this platform is in existence. You know what I mean?
All right. I didn't mean to break you, but you spur something inside of me. You know what? This is something that I always carried with me, and this is something that I've always advocated and agitating for with all of my brethren in the business, just to even recently, as yesterday we were talking about it. Seeing that there has to be a kind of reciprocity, there has to be kind of balance. We shouldn't allow some outside forces to come and take our music while we are here competing against each other. We should be harmonizing with each other. The item put me on this platform and we are share this platform. This is something that can expand, seen, to benefit who will come after me. You understand? Because this is not about me. I never ever love to use the term my music, you know, because it's not my music, it's our music. I only sing on it, and I will write some of the songs them. But who play the instrument, who do backup vocals, who engineer it, who play it, the item. So it is not my music, it is always our music. So we have a principle in the African culture where we say Ubuntu, you know, because of you, I am, and because of I, you are. See, it's the principle, it's the reciprocity. It is from Asian Kemet. See, it is Ma'at. It is balance in the whole thing. And until we can come to that kind of vibration where instead of we try to compete, you know, we harmonize, it is going to give us a bigger push, and that is what the system are afraid of. They love when we try to compete with each other because we are not going anywhere with that. But the more them see that we are harmonizing and coming together as a movement, as a force, they become threatened. And that is what we have to do as a people, especially us with this hue or this complexion, what you want to call it. See, we have to do for ourselves what no one else will do for us.
Yeah, man.
See,
yes.
Tell us how we don't learn something tonight. Tell us how we don't learn something.
You tell me or me tell you.
Well, the two
we agree. All right. We agree.
The two are kind.
We agree.
The two are kind of the same.
Yeah, we're the same page. We agree.
So I am initiated. I am initiated in what you call it again, overall settings, as one of the family of the overall settings.
Before we even dub him, the man that's in the fire spot already. Yo, can't go around the other.
Yeah,
hear that? One other man can't go around the other, brother. How you feel like?
Never.
Yeah,
because guess what? Him is really one that we know, and we are also of him.
Yeah, man. Then I try to tell him, man. Where you say Ubuntu?
Ubuntu. U-B-U-N-T-U. Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I am because you are because I am.
Wow.
See? It is that.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's the reciprocity of life. You know what I mean?
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't know if you do dub plate on them something, you know what I mean? Because, you know, revolutionary kind of like set them own standard and carve out them own road, you know. But we not going to pressure you if you do a live dub plate. But if you can make the people them hear your voice, a cappella. You know what I mean? Yes. Any acapella where you feel for the right.
Overall settings.
If you can't set overall settings tonight, that would have good. But if not, we will take the acapella.
All right.
We don't
know we have to know. Battered and bruised, some win, some lose. Not trying to fit now in anyone's shoes. Lonely walk the road I choose well. Not seeking a wife, not trying to make your news. While navigate through time and space, aware of the trials that I must face. Straighten up my box, my boots are well laced. Not in a hurry, at my own pace. Overall settings. Can't give in. Forward on and pushing. Can't give in. Got to fight and win. Overall setting. Can't give in. Forward on and pushing. Can't give in. Got to fight and win, yeah. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you it's the iron bars. We're warning. It is so bitter when you're back against the wall and before you it's the iron bars. See? Peeping through the rains, peeping through the bars. We can't see the moon and we can't see the stars. While out the street, my brethren, them a war. I'm wondering if they're not looking far. We're standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Yes, overall settings. Standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. Well, this is I-Maa-Ra, the musical revolutionary man, and me lock into overall settings every time. Family, blood.
Salute! Salute, people! You have I-Maa-Ra settings! And that the world can know him as I-Maa-Ra, you know. And some people when it debut from them time they can know him as Senator Gary. But we say I-Maa-Ra settings. That's in general. We're gonna link on the other side. We're gonna keep in touch. People, if you're up on the live, we have a next artist that come up after this. You know what I mean? The youth rather than up and coming artists to watch. But brother, like me can tell you.
One more time, I have to say,
thank
appreciate
you.
love.
We appreciate love.
Thank you.
What
for
you
your
do,
time.
my general?
Me give thanks to the iDem energy real.
Big up right now. If you want to big them up at your time.
Everybody upon the line.
I want to give honorable respect, see, to Miss Daisy. She's one of them persons. She's one of the most beautiful soul I ever met. See, I'm giving her respect. You know what I mean? A producer, Milton Booth and Theodore Booth, you know, in Brooklyn, all of the people in Brooklyn, enough respect. Yeah, Milton over in Maryland, so respect, seeing. And my wife too, because his family, seeing. The youth, them, you know, love and light to them, you know, Razu, my wife, you know, Beverly. So we his family, seeing. And we give thanks to Mermaid for making the link and the connection. You understand? Nobody. You understand? See, and we give thanks for all who support the things and all of the fans them all across the world. We give thanks to the people them who constantly play the music, you know, and the people who appreciate it genuinely. You know, that we not feel I push it by you. You know, you just feel it and you play it. And we give thanks to the for appreciating loving what I am doing. And I know that the iDem are going to share it. I know that the iDem are going to keep it moving. And I will do whatever I can to always support a platform like this. Overall settings to the world.
And just tell the people them where them can find you.
Well,
everything.
Just here now. You got I-Maa-Ra, I-MAA-RA HEARNOW here now.com and Instagram I-Maa-Ra Roots, saying I-Maa-Ra Stewart, Facebook. And you just Google the name I-Maa-Ra and everything will pop up, or you still go to www.imaararoots.com and everything about. You know what I mean? We're all over.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
and you know, say, we're going, let me say, I mean, you have some people where, you know, I look for, I think we did have that discussion last week. We're not dealing with politics, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you call a spade a spade. What is transpiring in the Ukraine right now is to me utter and complete foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I say? It's an atrocity to mankind. I feel like America has a vested interest because of one reason or another. You know what I mean? Because there's so many other countries, including countries that are inhabited by people who have the same skin as me, you, and you know, my general, and they don't feel the need to intervene. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not saying that the truth there should not be an intervention, but if there's an intervention for one, there should be an intervention for all who are in need.
Right.
You know what I say? You know what I mean? And you know, you can't just differentiate one and say, all right, well, them need help because you have a vested interest in another country. And everybody knows the vested interest where you have. You know what I mean? It's a stone throw from Russia. So if you plant your seed, you have key. Yeah, man. You know the key?
No, don't need a key.
All right. Yeah, so, basically, as me say, I mean, it brings me to a song where I don't feel like it's a better song for in the life here with Dan. One song where name Unnecessary War, where you do.
Whoa, you find that tune there?
Cool, no, man. Come on, no, man. Come on, no, man.
Yes, man. Yeah, no. Man.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, so I just feel like it's fitting to when me see a transpire. In other words, right now, I feel like any type of war where going is an unnecessary war.
Exploited soldiers.
Exactly.
Where hands are not, where heart is.
Yeah, man. You know
yeah,
what
man. Me have to listen back that tune. Even though I may write it, but it's really touching for hear the eye talk about a tune like this, especially what is happening now,
Yeah, man, real talk, my general. Real talk. So, we are going to end the live, panda note there, but like as me say, give thanks for forward over here, because you could have there anywhere in our world.
Respect, my brother.
Yeah,
we're
man,
there. It was meant to be. It's our duty to be here.
Exactly.
There's no coincidence.
Lord, I'm so tired, you see. Killing my brothers and sisters for blood.
Unnecessary war.
Tired of unnecessary load with guns and bayonets. So
pull up a tuna.
Lord, I'm so tired, you see. Killing my brothers and sisters for blood money. Tired of unnecessary load with guns and bayonets over my back. Always on the alert. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for an attack. Lord, I'm tired of unnecessary war, knowing not what I'm fighting for. Making someone else a star while my body is filled with scars. An exploited soldier, my hands are not where my heart is. An exploited soldier, oh Jah, free I from this bondage. An exploited soldier, my hands are not where my heart is. An exploited soldier, oh Jah, free I from this bondage. So many blood I have shed, so many lost their head. Receiving material gain, only the merchant for the dead. A mother scream up the lane, let me one son gone, while her son's baby mother keep her 2 weeks baby warm. The blood is on my shoulder for the lives of my brothers. I take no more orders from you evil commanders. Tired of unnecessary load with guns and bayonets over my back. Always on the alert. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for an attack. Yes, I'm tired of unnecessary war, knowing not what I'm fighting for. Making someone else a star while my body is filled with scars.
Tired of the unnecessary war, people. Remember to check out the artists. The artist, I-Maa-Ra. Salute, I-Maa-Ra. What?
Previously,
I-Maa-Ra, what?
Revolutionary settings.
Revolutionary settings.
Yes.
Revolutionary
settings.
A revolutionary settings. Mad. Yeah. I like that song there. For real.
Yes, I.
Salute to the general. We are link up on the other side here.
Love and light. No flaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're up on the live for the first time, please press the little red subscribe button. Remember, it don't cost you a cent. And we are going to have I-Maa-Ra settings. And other artists, conscious artists, young artists, established artists, one heap of different people are go over here. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about some community things. We're going to talk about current events. You know what I mean? So keep up with the keep up. You know what I mean? You already know how it go. Overall settings, the podcast that differs. And that's how it go.